Hello, 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 and welcome to yet another episode in Hearts of Iron 4. And today we are playing Japan with Spicy Political Party. And we're playing Japan Spicy Political Party in a very weird world because it's the every state independent world. And things aren't that messy anymore. But we have indeed caused quite a bit of chaos. They kind of slipped up a little bit. So it's just what we're doing. We're going around causing chaos. Trying to further our goals in multiple nations, mostly in South America. Because there was a giant, because there was a Uruguay over here. Giant nation here. That was basically supporting a giant war, and it was supposed to be going up against, I think, just fascism, because you had fascism over here, fascism over here, fascism over here. Yeah, I think it was especially against fascism, but it was also kind of really exclusive, because, like, you had a couple communists in there, you had a couple democracies in there. I don't know what the purpose of it was. Some weird reason. We did try some type of uprising over here. It just didn't go to plan. Why is she not growing? Our intel network. Why is our intel network not growing? Ooh. We have yet another coup. I don't know what's going on over here, but we'll see later. What are you doing? It's just... Yeah, I'm not joining that war. Unfortunately, we had a very big mix-up, and somebody else won the war in Sudan. I was very sure that the state in the north was going to win, but they never ended up winning. So we're stuck with this idea here. We have the Federation of South Arabia, and then we have Arabic Empire, which is basically just Saudi Arabia with a couple more states, and honestly, they're looking nice. The thing is, with the Arabic Empire, I'm pretty sure they have cores on, like, everything over here, don't they? No. Oh, they don't have cores on everything. So it's literally just this. Okay. So it's different from, like, Greater Arabia. Alright. So we have the Commune of Algeria. That's weird. It used to be the Commune of Morocco. But it looks like they switched over to Algeria for more pops, question mark? No, not really. You lost pops, actually. I don't know what they did that for. We have a free thing here. I don't really want to know, like, I don't want to choose in between some of these things. Fuel usage, or max speed for more fuel usage. We have plenty of fuel. So we can do that. I will show you all of these. Yes, this is level 15, by the way. It is gaining a boatload of funds. From trades and policy. And honestly, most of them are Type 100 and their SF variants. I just realized something else that is very alarming. Currently nothing. Alright, I will reduce it to only 2. We will produce a very small amount of them. We don't have a lot of Type 99 SMGs left, so I now have to go back and make sure that we only have Type 99s And Type 100s, indeed. Okay. Good. Awesome. Amazing. Wonderful. So the Greater London area, which is actually democratic, currently trying to hold on to England and prevent it from being taken over. Meanwhile, we have the East Midlands currently being supported by us. Yeah, they're chilling. We have a Scotland over here. You know what? We'll wait for that one to go through, and then we'll change it. What were you supposed to be? Can have Commander Night Vision. That would be very nice. Some more defense, some more breakthrough. I really, really want to find out where the flip... Hold on 1 minute. Oh. Oh? Oh? What is this for? That's actually really interesting. Need some lightweight armor. I wonder if this is for some type of... War, Mare, and Joseph, here we go. I don't know what we're making, but it's with both of these working on now right now. Yeah, this is sticking with a medium. Variant, and that's what it's just sticking with for now. Yeah. So, we're focusing mainly on soft attack because our tanks are mainly going to be going up against not enemy tanks, but troops on the ground. Is doing anything for us? It's meaning it's armored skirts, so it's gonna cost more production, but at this point, hold on, let's see, how many tanks do we actually have? Medium tanks, not modern tanks. We have 700 tanks, and they're only of level 2. Could update this variant. We are trying to get speed. We don't care too much about production cost. Conversion speed is nice, but our conversion cost is also really expensive. I just realized something else. We should actually be doing a lot to these things because... Do we have the extra ammo in there? Yeah, okay. Because we have a lot of reliability just to play around with, honestly. A lot of reliability to just play around with. With 102, and you don't actually get to use anything more than 100%. So having like 142% reliability is not actually useful, believe it or not. I'll call this a Cheeto. Even though the Cheeto never had... Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Useless. Okay. Then we have to update our modern battle tank. We can't use the flippin' companies, unfortunately. That'd be really useful right about now, but guess not. Let's see. We already have radios in there. We already have stabilizers. I think we just need armor skirts, right? Yeah, we already have stabilizers, extra machine guns on there. We already have that max speed up. To be fairly honest, the modern battle tanks are going to be terrifying. Terrifying, I tell you. They're going to be 13 miles per hour. Call this where is it? Because I kind of want to hold on. I just realized my mistake. Dash dose. There we go. Make sure we have STA2s. I'm not gonna bother using something. Ooh, maybe we should. We're using a lot of chromium to do this. All of a sudden, we need a lot of chromium. It's fine for now. So that's why this does nothing to it, really, huh? Fixed and mounted positions or swivel? Only a light machine gun? Close support gun. The defense goes down by a lot. Mech turret type. Special slot 1. Special modules. Turret type we're not going to worry about. We already have a radio on there. This is a close support gun, right? No, I'm kind of kidding. We do want like a bunch of machine guns on this bad boy. Maybe sloped armor? I mean, it's gonna be something else, so. We do want some smoke launchers. Stabilizer for the machine, close support gun. Be nice. Some armored skirts, definitely nice. A dozer blade. Do we need an autoloader? I think it goes without saying that we don't really need an autoloader. Although it would be better than just 2 extra machine guns. Also, why would we have a diesel engine? Heavy armor? Basic armor, and then we have heavy armor. Which would desperately hamper our speed, though. Can we improve our speed? We can. But how much can we do that? Not a lot. Our speed's already going up by 2 kilometers per hour. Fully tracked suspension. Early wheeled suspension. Reliability is trash with this, though. This hurts our speed a little bit, but it means our reliability is good. Yeah, we don't need to worry about our speed, actually. As a matter of fact... There we go. Our armor's up by 10. Breakthrough's up by 31. Our defense is up through the roof. Our entrenchment actually goes up. Hardness goes up. Soft attack goes up. Design is too expensive. We're gonna wait a couple days, alright? Alright? Everybody's gonna be fine with that? No one's gonna just like keel over from 2 days worth? There we go. Not what I wanted. This thing. There we go. We actually have good mechanized 3 now. We can now actually convert over mechanized 3 units. Now I am going to actually just build our own. Oh, thank goodness. They don't actually require that much. I'm just like 10. They do need steel though. That's unfortunate. Okay. Where can we save steel at? I mean, we could technically just save steel through that way. But I don't want to do that, honestly. Reduce that down to 5. Are we actually low on support equipment, or is this just silly? It's just silly. Okay. What else? We don't have steel. That's interesting. We do not have steel to spare. I have an idea now. What do we have that's like a lot of what is really. We have a bunch of basic armored cars. I know why they were there. Hold on, let's get rid of that. Get rid of basic armored cars. Because we are mainly trying to use these damn things. Fortunately, we don't really have the metal for that. We can't save any metal over here. Which do we have? 5 on this bad boy. Let's tone it down to 3. We can just barely afford that. Steel is not in abundance here. This is what I was also going to look at. Planes. With close air supports. Some advanced close air support. That's not useful. Improved medium airframe. Yep. We need those. And then we have some A7M4s. Some Kikas. A7M4. Those are our multi-role. Not too sure what to do. I think we're just gonna have some extra factories being out and about. Honestly, it looks like our flippin' we'll do it till like 200, so one more. Fighter detection. So what is this? Air support, mission efficiency. Yeah. Looks like we're just dominating in general. How's supply over here? Dang, you guys, really? No connection to no supply, nothing? Oh, here we go. Yeah, you do have supply, technically speaking. It's your general. What the heck is going on here? There we go. Yeah. Alright. Not too sure what to do now. I mean, that's their capital. They only have 2 states. That would make them capitulate, would it not? La Paz is the one we need to capitulate, though. How much more do we have left to go on these guys? Major country. These are considered major countries. La Pazan War. The Brazil-La Pazan War right now. And as you can see, these aren't small wars. These millions of people have died for this. For South America. I was about to say South Africa. I kind of want to join it almost. But, nah. Well, you guys shouldn't be in the marshlands, because if I'm not mistaken, flipping tanks do terrible in the marshes. Oh, it's only minus 10% attack. Woods is even worse, though. You'd be better off going to the mountains. the mountains and the desert in the south down here. But where's the supply at? That's the real question. It's over here in the woods. I mean, there's a fair amount over here. Can attack from the south. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. We do have generic field marshal in charge here to try to get just a little bit more XP from all of this. I didn't think we would have that much supply or luck. But like I said, mountains are better than woods, which may or may not be accurate. I'm gonna go over there. Before I didn't want them doing that because I didn't know if they would push up here or not, but the enemy's pretty much gone for up here. So we're doing okay. Crazy amounts of planes. The bats. We've done fairly well with Kikas. Afghanistan declared war on Punjab again. I might do something with Punjab. Because they're both democratic. I don't know why they keep declaring war on each other, but they're both democratic. I want to play around here a bit. They won't come into my faction. They're a different ideology, and that is just mainly it. We're no longer friends. We used to be kind of friends because I helped save them. Like, I gave them half of this land. Okay, maybe not half, just like, I gave them the rest of Burma, and I think these two states, they took this state for themselves, I think. But I allowed them to live. I gave them their wings to fly. Yes, yes, indeed. We do have Amtraks now. Armored cars we could get with reasonable amounts of time. WP smoke, lean fuel, easy maintenance, maintenance company, field hospital, logistics company. I'm looking for the fuel barrels. I'm sorry. I love me some fuel barrels. There is none. So flipping angry about it too. Easy maintenance company, easy maintenance, you have lean fuel. This is supposed to be fair repair. Motorized rocket infantry. Oh, we could have some rocket artillery. Do we have... No, we'll just do this. It'll literally be like a 2-month venture. Available planes in reserves. We have a lot. We do have a lot of planes to give out. Alright, let's see. Why don't you guys... Oh. Everyone here deserves planes, okay? Except for maybe you. There. We will go to... You guys are in Kanto. These 4 will head down to Kyushu. What the flip? Kanto, Okinawa, Kyushu doesn't. There. Kyushu. Let's take up some RYY ones. A bit of Kikas. We'll start off with Kikas and some JM, and they will train. What else is over here? please get over there faster. I don't understand. Grr. The entire thing? Train if you need to. If you do have an ace though, please do flip and use them. Okinawa. We need to find the guy in Okinawa. Oh yeah, that's right. There's 3 people in Okinawa. My bad. Take this dude from Okinawa. Cannot risk losing you in training battles. I could also just buy. You know, give back some of the factories I've stolen. I say stolen like I took them. But I didn't take them. They're just gifted to me because I have so many dang resources that everybody else needs. Just take 80. 2 to these guys. And in return, we'll ramp up our armored car. Just 10. We don't need those. Oh, we also need that. I feel a lot more comfortable with taking chromium. I feel comfortable with taking chromium because these guys don't have a lot of... What the... Never mind, they're like one of the biggest naval powers in the world. Almost rivaling mine without flipping going to war once. Like 60% of our fleet is earned through battles. They're like trophy. It's literally what all of these boats are, although most of these boats have been upgraded beyond recognition from their original configuration. So like, you take this thing. It has level 4 stuff in it, even though it only has 10 HP and 40 organization. It's still like 72 torpedo attack. Only takes up 200 manpower compared to some of our more advanced ones, which now have flippin' radars in there. Which means that they can actually see other subs, unlike other flippin'... like most submarines. We do have... what is it? Is it? No. Why do we have Mark 4s in here? Not these. These. You're not supposed to be here. There we go. Any of these guys, they can't detect other subs, but they are extremely hard to find compared to the radar ones. Which is a good trade-off, if you ask me. I think 1944s are the latest, the earliest ones that we're going to continuously be able to produce. I say that because 1944s are the last version that you can actually have radars on, because after that you can only have snorkels. And snorkels are only so effective. Talimankan. Oh yeah, that's right. We are spying on everything, everywhere. There's nothing going on that we don't know about on our border, except for up north, where there's just lawlessness at, like, and we also have buffer states, so we don't really care what goes on over there. that much. We do kind of care about our supplies, though. Not reaching everywhere they need to reach to. That's a big concern. Why are you only level 1? Alright, well, I just found a new flippin' trouble that we have to deal with. First off, what in the flip is going on here? Alright, before we work on those emergency bases and whatnot, we have to get all of this sorted out. Like, what is all of this nonsense here? No, this is supposed to be level 5. Yeah, because it goes to there, it goes to level 5, goes up. That's got to be level 5. So this can go up to level 4. That can go up to level 4. We need that particular piece to be level 4. This to be level 4. That needs to be level 3. That needs to at least be level 3. Needs to be level 4. Level 4. Level 4. Okay. So we need backup line to be like level 2. Make you level 3. Level 3. Level 3. 3. Level 2. So that's all there. We need supply hub here. So with the supply hub, we need to be connected in more than one way. No, this way. There we go. 3. Level 2. Level 2. We have just a level 1 railway. Oh, yeah. There we go. That should fix all of that. We'll watch the railway be built. Why will we watch the railway be built? Because it will be so flippin' fast. The railway will be built before we actually have the flippin' supply hub, unfortunately. Which is a little unfortunate, but that's fine. What? Steel from the Rhineland Empire is not coming in when it needs to come in. Do I just need to buy from literally everybody else too? And do what everybody else does? And just spread out my factories like this? Do not be late on giving me my steel. This is a giant empire. We need it to create stuff. We don't need it to have it. We already have the Empire. We want it to become bigger and more efficient. You are the fix to that. Do not mistake yourself. Oh, I'll flip and do that. Any day of the week, I'll take it. Take it. Okay, you already have enough in support. There you go. Take it. Take it. No, we don't have air support, which is unfortunate. But it actually just means that the, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, there was a nation that actually had just towed air support that they would lug around with them to go against us specifically. I thought it was kind of cute. But, that's unfortunate, yeah. Get flipping wrecked, dude. It seems like you were able to push somebody back. How's that working out for you, eh? Are you guys moving in at all? No? Okay, well, I'm just going to do this. You guys gonna help support? Oh, we got war engines now. Nice. '50s. Advanced slope armor. That would be kind of cool. Not gonna lie. But we don't really need it. These are stuff that we need, but we don't really need it that bad, do we? Rocket artillery, 319. It's not bad, actually. Could use these. It means that we need to use less trucks so we can worry about flipping armored cars less, but it's alright. Uruguay is also down here. Whose side are you on, bud? Nobody's. Love it. Actually having two divisions. One division that can't even get, like, flipping touched. Love to see it. They're going against 3 divisions and still pushing. I don't know which one's gonna get there first, but one of them's gonna get there first. I think I want to convert Punjab to the cause, but I'm not too sure. I think we're gonna take that one on the outside first. And after we take that one on the outside, we can actually come in over here like this. And they can now help each other out. And crush this tiny little pocket here. Even though he's not doing too good on the whole bridge attack. I wonder why. We are losing tanks. It's one of the few places that we're probably going to lose tanks here. We are winning the battle in general. To the point where it's not a question of if, but when. Also destroying so many flippin' Bolivian troops. Do you really think this is worth it anymore? Is this really worth it to you? The amount of men you're losing. There's no real flipping airfields we can use in the north, is there? Or in the south. I'm relying on these guys to kind of do it for me. Alright, it's back. Rhodesia is going right back at it for flipping South Africa. Don't know how likely that's going to be. Why are you retreating? In what universe are you retreating? Yeah, we'll solve this pocket real quick because they actually have planes over here that might cause issues. I think that's their last airport that they actually have in this region, which means we'll be perfectly fine once that stops. Full organization. Okay, hold on. Cool. Now both attack at the same time. There we go. Now push with almost no consequences. Yeah, I know they could not afford that one. No, what the flip are you guys doing? Do what I tell you to, yes? Like that. Into here. I don't think these guys have much of a country left. 30% of their country is occupied right now. They're running out of manpower. They can't even use their factories, to be honest with you. Minus 40% dockyard output. Minus 40%. It literally means 60% of your factories are being used. So you have 5 factories on this? Well, consider it only 3, because that's the effect that it has. What are they buying? Convoys? What are they selling? 4? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. There. I don't know what this is, but okay. We have 7 different planes up over here. Mostly A6M3s to see if anybody's gonna buy them. Sell them for cheap. Sell these guys for cheap. Sell these guys for cheap. You can sell the Key 36s for cheap. I'm not going to sell everything for cheap. We put a lot of resources into some of these early planes. We need some type of payoff. What we can do, though, is sell off some of these. I'm not too worried about these. They're extremely expensive, so it's fine. Yeah, they're for cheap. They're for normal. We do have medium tanks too, right? We do have a bunch of medium tank twos. We can sell these light tanks for really cheap. We don't care about them. What else? We have STA-1s. We could start selling modern battle tanks while we use medium battle tanks. That'd be hilarious. Oh, no. Just 100. We want to see how they'll do on the market. Let's see. We're selling them at normal price. To be very honest, I don't think people want to pay that much for them. Hold on. Do we have other type of artillery? I think this is a different type of artillery. I think it is. Take that back. I think we need to take this back. I'm taking all of this stuff back. I'm selling all this extra equipment, support equipment, because I don't need it. I don't want to see the world market right now. Hold on. Let me see. What do we have here? We do want to sell off like 5,000 of these. We're some of the only people to actually be able to afford this. 1,000 of these. Are we selling any trains? We should. Support equipment. Sell off that. A bunch of different types of artillery. Which means we should probably go through and convert some of this towed artillery into our actual artillery, now that I'm looking at it. We're giving away the SMG variant though. So let's see. How much are we giving? Oh, it's only to them. Only to them. Never mind. Let's give you 1,000 units. Means your flippin' forces are going to be absolutely horrendously overpowered compared to everybody else in the region. So we took over India because that was a threat to us. A legitimate threat to us too. What type of research do they have? They only have infantry weapons level 3, so they don't have level 4, which is interesting. They do have all the piercing stuff, so they can pierce light tanks. Oh, alright. They value their manpower. I don't know why. Actually, I do see why. Anything under 1,000,000 manpower is kind of precious, isn't it? and you only have extensive conscription, so you kind of don't want to use too much more. Alright, I respect that. You don't have any land doctrine. That's wonderful to know, because neither do I. And I don't really feel like dealing with that. You have inter... Okay, everybody else is developing interwars, or at least trying to. Hold on. If I can, I want to start selling to these bigger nations. And I can't sell to nations that don't have an industry. Let's see if we're going to be able to still gain. Yep, okay. 0.63. What's going on? I see. We need a target. Somaliland. Can it go now? Oh, we need more than 35. That's right. Alright, they're growing a little bit. We'll see what happens. Infrastructure. I can bring that one up. Four. Where do we produce steel at? It's a lot of different places, isn't it? It's chromium. Or tungsten, my bad. I can core a lot of different places now. I want to start coring places with iron. I already cored all the islands. Can't core anything over here, right? No. What was I looking at? Guangdong is 32, 29, 32. I think that will work. Guangdong. I'll take up these two. Guangdong. Guangzhou. Coring those two should mean that my steel goes up by a lot. No? It's supposed to, anyways. Wow, all of a sudden I have a lot less steel. Something happened. Oh. I see. Ah, that's right. Fudge. Okay. Advanced artillery. Some more breakthrough, defense, all that good jazz. 36,000 pieces of artillery. I think we're good. Do you need anything? No, good. A bunch of equipment. What? God. I don't understand. I'll call it like, hey. I forget what 2 actually is. Actually, I'll just call it 3. fine. Missing a little bit on chromium. Improved armored car. You're no longer converting equipment, which is concerning. Where is all of our mechanized equipment? There's no way you guys converted all of that, because it's mechanized 1. That's right, I think I just now remembered. We need it to be mechanized 2. Do we want it to be cheap? Probably not that cheap. That's what I'll do. I'll just... nothing crazy. Keep it half-tracked. Do that. Mechanized equipment number 2. We'll set it like this. Convert the mechanized 1 like that, so that we can have mechanized 2 to convert over. It's using quite a lot, isn't it? 7,000. After this war, we'll use more of mechanized, because we'll just use it as the excuse of, in this war we saw that the trucks, even though they were useful, were not nearly as useful as our mechanized infantry, with its ability to flip and have entrenchment. Just realized that. Also, we'll switch it over to mechanized recon, so it'll have even more hardness, which means it will take almost 0 soft attack. It's not very hard to make something that can do a lot of hard attack. Typically you get it with something that does a lot of piercing as well. It's just not easy to do it for infantry, and it's not easy to always have that unit countering the tanks. It's going to be a responsive unit. It's not going to be able to do necessarily an offensive automatically against every tank that it sees. I might be able to cut off these units over here. I just want to see how much entrenchment does it have. 20.8, 21. So this thing can do 75%. 75%, bro. 75% entrenchment? Is it moving? I think it is. Get up there, lads. Excavation. We do kind of need excavation, don't we? Just to make sure that we're getting all of our flippin'... Wow! That went a lot. Alright. I think we don't need this aluminum that much anymore. We now have more than enough fuel. The coup has been prepared, we just need everything to go into place. Light tanks. Medium tanks. Punjab started selling to us. And buying. They're buying our medium tanks. They're buying our medium tanks. Alright, Punjab is next. 110% Punjab is next. On our, What? They're buying our medium tanks. What you have to understand is nobody has ever bought our medium tanks before. Nobody's bought our tanks, nobody's bought our advanced planes, and yet here's Punjab buying our medium tanks. The first chance they get. Oh shoot, I just realized something. First off, what the flip? Oh, that's why. Train, please. I need all of you trained. It's like the only way you guys are actually going to be that useful. What are you? Template? I'll look at you in a minute. You're not the name, please. You are the infantry. Yeah, and that's why you're gonna get a name too, bud. Come here. Punaka. Alright. What is the motorized rocket artillery doing? Oh yeah, that's right. It was just for this right here. It is actually kind of useful to get rocket artillery. Probably not right now. I wouldn't actually be too angry about grabbing. Ooh, I could get just assault rifles 1. That would solve a lot of issues too. I think it would be slightly more important to get assault rifles 1. And then the next thing we'll do is get better trucks. We are having a bit of a flippin' crisis on our hands with our Air Force. We have so many planes in reserve now. Not a terrible amount of... Oh, my bad. I spoke way too soon. I was gonna say, not a terrible amount of flippin' close air support, but it's a lot of close air support. It's a lot of close air support. Kanto. Oh yeah, that's right, the R1Y1. I was like, what is our advanced airframe? Or the 45 small airframe that we're using, and it's like, oh yeah, DOI. We'll go ahead, we'll say 7 M4s. We'll use this one. U5 go here. These 4 go here. What are you? Improved close air support? Yeah, that's right. You guys don't have anything to repair, to replenish with. We do have medium airframes again. A bunch of scout planes. We did have a place for the scout planes to be. I'm just gonna do a quick 5 right here. I just realized something. Yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll delete these 2. Is this ours? More or less. 3 real quick. Outer Mongolia. I don't think we need anything in Chahar, right? Because our allies have Chahar. So we should be good. Having more than one isn't bad. It's not a bad idea. It's just not always a great idea either. Yeah. Pakistan. Pakistan. I have something in here. Going over here. So what is the entire... What are they all doing right now? They're keeping tabs on all potential enemies. Where is it? South Sakhalin. Cost. Let's see if it costs. Oh. We'll do... Actually, no. Hold on. I think I have a better spot for this spy plane. Pretty sure this will be able to reach the entirety of the Sea of Japan. And, there we go. Yeah, we're not going to worry too much about up there in like Alash or anything. Those guys are not concerning to us, because they are also all fighting each other, so it'd be kind of weird to really worry about the guys that are currently fighting each other. Something to be actually concerned about is, what is our piercing? 32. What is our medium tanks like? I would say, well, we don't really need to worry about what our medium tanks are like, because the enemy's going to be using different types of medium tanks. But no, they're using our medium tanks, so we do have to worry about what our medium tanks are like. Nation Francoid. They're buying our light tanks. The thing is about buying our light tanks is that we're not like... They're not very good with the tanks. In case they get attacked beforehand. Wow, these guys are in trouble right now. What is the flippin' infrastructure like over there? Valid. Valid point. I literally just asked my soldiers, hey, what is the infrastructure like over there? And they're like, infrastructure? What infrastructure? I'm just like, what do you mean, what infrastructure? There should be infrastructure over there, right? That's why we have people over there, right? So there's infrastructure and stuff to defend. And they just shook their head like, no, 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 there's nothing here. Now here I am, shaking my head, realizing I just sent soldiers to like a pointless task. Where they're like dying. Where's the main line that's going? That's right, we didn't want these too high because they were on the war line. If there's battles going right outside of it, yeah, probably keep it at 2 to 3. But if you like, if it's like in the rear lines, keep it up to 4 and 5. So once we get this this railway connected up here, it should be all good. Hold on. We do need these. They're way more important. Just saying. They're like actual flipping supply hubs. There we go. Come on, bud. Show me what it's like. Show me the supply hubs. There we go. It should... Oh yeah, there's no flipping supply hubs in the Liaoning Reich. Like, that's their only supply hub for their flipping nation, right up here. I think I built it. Canceled the contract. That's actually kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. So they're buying a single light tank, they're buying a single light tank. They're buying medium tanks. Honestly? Oh, it's the cheap light tank. I might make light tanks to sell to other people. That just sounds like a profitable thing to do. Also, I'm gonna change out some of these tanks. How many more tank divisions can I build? Only like 2? Literally only like 2? Well, don't worry, we're gonna edit it to where we have some mechanized infantry. And then some modern tanks. Oh dang, we don't have that much XP. Move to game. Yeah, because I need... Oh, it's only armored car. I'm not too sure if that would even help. We'll go ahead, we'll make it... no. So now our breakthrough and our defense is insane. Our entrenchment is now insane. As now most of our flippin' unit can entrench, literally just dig itself into the ground. I'm just imagining a POV of like, oh yeah, that's right, we want to build these. Probably not right now though. Because we want to sell them too. We want to be the main exporter. So we do have Cheetos. We do want to eventually start selling them. But there's just not enough in our flippin' army themselves to start selling that. That's right, we wanted to build a light tank chassis. We can afford the production costs. We want to make it... We want to make a light tank. This is artillery roll. Is this a heavy howitzer? Doesn't it need... I don't understand. We also want to export this darn thing, so we're not going to put something too advanced on it. Probably just an automatic cannon. Don't we need to research something else? What did we research instead of it? Oh, guns, that's right. Never mind. I want to put on some advanced radios. Oh! Let's make a cheap export version. The cheap export version will have... we'll still have smoke launchers. We won't add this extra ammunition and stuff. Still give it machine guns. It has an autocannon, so let's make sure it has an auto loader in it. That'd be kind of silly not to. Do we want a dozer blade in the export version? Probably not. Probably not. We'll still do sloped armor. We already have smoke launchers already. You want a stabilizer? Yeah, we'll put a stabilizer in there. It's too expensive. We can't even afford it. Never mind. Never mind then. Never mind it. Don't mind the flippin' tank cruise. Oh, you flippin' dummies. Why are you going? Oh, you don't have enough supply to do all that, do you? Let's see if we can ensure some type of transferred supply system over on down to y'all. And that should improve the supply after a day or so. Because it should just push the supply out. Nope, not really. You guys are going here. You guys are going up through the mountains. You kidding me? Oh, they don't have strength. They're either running out of equipment or they're running out of manpower. Either way, they don't have what it takes to replace their losses. Oh, this is the one taking the brunt of the force. This is like, how come they're all just standing pretty strong here? They're not actually standing pretty strong here. They're both melting. Towed rocket artillery. Oh, how much is that? 25 soft attack? That's pretty useful, actually. Advanced anti-tank. Is this gonna give us something good? Advanced heavy cannons is kinda good, I guess. Has good heart attack. Really good piercing. I don't think it's that useful, though. Not worth researching. We already had rocket artillery, so to support even better rocket artillery, basically they were like, what if we had like rocket artillery trucks? We already have that. Yeah, but with like better trucks. We don't have better trucks yet. We don't have better trucks? Yeah, that's right, we've been improving the same truck design for years. Let's change that. These guys. Check on their supply system again. Honestly... Oh. Doi. Korea can have really good supply. We'll carry that out. This shortstop can be a little bit better. This can be better. These are internal. That's good. That can be upgraded. Let's make sure you stay on top. Because I really don't want to upgrade the railways themselves. But now it means that our what is it? Our cavalry actually have supply now, so they can actually do their job. What about these guys over here? Still struggling to do their job. Except for you two. You're actually able to be reinforced. No supply from capital. Realizing we probably need to research those trains and stuff. Oh. Oh, there's not a lot of flipping supply in Rajasthan. Literally, as soon as we start to push, we'll run out of supply. Let me fix that. It's only level 2. Oh, because we have a supply hub in Gujarat. Let's make that like level 4, 4, 3, 4, 3. So we need another one of these right for here. That should be fine. Alright, how are you guys doing? Oh, yay. To be fairly honest, I don't really want you over here. We might be able to win the war, but I'm not interested in that. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much I've just profited on this war? We don't need to win this war. Just need to make them absolutely suffer at every turn. We're still earning air experience like crazy. Just realized that. Oh, you can go back home now. Yeah, you can go back home. Go back home. You can go back home. Why aren't you reinforcing it? The 12th of February. Oh, so we were going to be waiting for a long time. What are you guys doing? You're active over here. That's pretty useful. You guys only have a little bit more flipping range. That's actually a little bit crazy. Because it's only improved while this is 45. So, alright, listen. My goodness. Yeah, so here's the thing. You can either have naval targeting, which is your anti-ship guided missile, or you can have naval attack, which will have terrible targeting, but great attack. You'll have more agility with your missile, though, interestingly enough. I think I'll settle for this. And then I don't know, how much do you guys have? Only 3 ground attack. Maybe bomb locks 2? flippin' ground attack will be insane with that, 34, but it also means their agility is literally nothing. Electronics will be fully integrated into the system. Along with having some self-sealing fuel tanks. Do they need anything else? Not really. I would like to give them extra fuel tanks, but that's not really necessary. Considering on most missions, they will not have any agility whatsoever. So this is what we're doing. 26.4 strat bombing, which is not bad at all. We're trying to conserve our agility a bit. 16 for 8. 20 for 8. 10 for 5. 10 for 6. 6 for 3. I think 10 for 5 is the best. Maybe 4 for 8. Actually, we don't even need that, do we? If I had a torpedo on here, I would do that, but I don't feel like researching all those torpedoes. Even more range? I think this is good. I think this is good indeed. Yeah, so we need to update a lot of those now. Alright, so we have some rocket artillery. We have new cruisers. I don't know what they just upgraded. Oh. Probably better anti-air designs. How do they have flipping fighters? Oh. I see. They're not very good fighters from what I know. They're not very active either. The way I want to take this, if I can, decide how this would go, is I want the flippin' Rio Grande to actually take most of the north up here and into La Paz, while I'd have Democratic Rio de Janeiro actually taking all like Uruguay, Argentina, splitting them pretty much right along this line right here. I think that's pretty reasonable. They're almost out of fuel, or they're running out of fuel. Well, ever so slightly. We can get rid of them. We are legitimately just worried about the supply lines, aren't we? How are they looking right now? Oh, like they have supplies. We just gotta wait a few days for the supplies to activate. How many more days you got? How much more fuel you got? None. They ran out of fuel, so the tanks stopped. But it did not stop the tank charge. What? Why do you still exist? Oh my goodness. Uruguay and La Paz actually still exists. The main flippin' contributors. I guess they were like, listen, the only reason why you guys actually won that part is because you had flippin' Japanese support. Which they wouldn't be wrong. Alright, I want all my stuff back, please. I just want to see how much stuff they now have. I am J35, what's wrong with me? Literally nothing will change. I am J35. There we go. I want... Is it F28? No, it's It's like I-98. Do you have over 1,000 air experience? You flippin' do, you lucky fuckers. You have no intelligence agency. You have spy planes. Quite a few of them, too. Still active. Congratulations. You know what jets are like. Key 61, you have just 14 showing in there. What do you have in your 45's close air support for airframes? I don't even know how you got these. Did you steal these from me? How did you get those? I'm now concerned and very angry. Alright, so most of these are A7M1s, with some A5M2s in here though. Some Key 94s, some Key 63s. I see. So what do you produce, if anything? Oh, you are literally only producing guns and artillery. You're not even producing that many guns because you don't care, do you? How much equipment do you have? Oh. Oh my lord. Not a lot. Only Type 45s are left, really. Which is interesting to say the least. Yeah. You have quite a few SF variants and some SMGs in there. Mostly SMGs in your flipping equipment stock. It's the thing that allowed you to stay alive. It's the fact that we had flipping all of that equipment to send to you. SF and variants. Love it. So what else we got here? Yeah, mostly Archive. No mechanized, no armored car. Fair number of SF equipment in there, though. Mostly homegrown for that unit, though. Interesting. Stolen equipment. Love it. SF variant. Infantry equipment from around the world. What is this? SF, okay. SF. And homegrown. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not sending you any more SFs. But, it's quite clear, like, you guys would not have won the war without my, help. Oh. Yeah. Your Air Force is greatly bolstered, where I think 90% of it, 95% of it is all flipping. All of my planes, bro. Yeah. I didn't give you any anti-tank or anything like that, unfortunately, for you. You have a pretty big navy. Not nearly as big as flipping Rio de Janeiro, which actually got a lot less out of this than what I thought they would take. You are effectively almost Brazil. You just have to fight Rio de Janeiro for that title, I believe. Which is going to be interesting, to say the least. We got reform Brazil. Ooh. Minus Guerres. Where is that? Minus Guerres. Equal? Right here. Rio de Janeiro. And I think Sao Paulo. I think those are the three that you actually need. Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Santa Catarina. Santa Catarina. Equal. Right here. So you'd actually need to fight Uruguay for it, which you most undoubtedly would win. You're selling the planes I gave you? How dare you? You're also selling all the flippin' infantry equipment. That's interesting. Some civilian trains. You're selling the convoys I gave to you? Probably because they go for a pretty penny on the market. That means people are probably just like saturated from all the equipment that's technically Japanese in the market. And what are you doing in your war so far? You got a fair number of planes. You're ready to go to war with Aquitania. Aquitania is in this giant federation though, so you gotta be careful with that. God bless. Why are you losing so hard? What the frick? Maybe I should just... No. Unitary South Africa is losing... What? Hold on, what? Losing against Angola, winning against Rhodesia. Does Rhodesia even have their army anymore? Not really. That's probably why. Because I know South Africa has their full force. Do I want to take Madagascar? Who are these? Indian Ocean Islands. I might want to take these guys. These guys would greatly export my influence. This operation is going. Straight coup. We're just literally waiting for days. We actually want to support this version of the coup. Because last time we didn't support it, it kind of just failed. So what is the supply like over here, huh? Rajasthan. Where's... Excuse me? I was building that. Oh, it's still there. Being built. I'm still trying pretty desperately to get any type of supply. They have some supply now. No supply from capital. Yeah, that's why we're building it here. We don't want that situation in the lower part. Up here, we can kind of afford it because there's really nothing there. But, we can't afford it down here. Rise of Aquitania. They declare that like every other week. Oh. Doi. Let's also do this. There's supposed to be a large train that goes through here. It's almost like the Intercontinental Railroad. Who's a large port? Shanghai? You're going to drag through Zuni. And you're going to join right there. Five. Oh, this is not. Let's not encourage them to just bomb or take that. It's only Yunnan, so I'm not too concerned about Yunnan or Nanning, but like, let's not encourage them to do it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's create another railroad that goes through here. Three. There we go. Plenty of projects. Well, got a good military police. More austerity train? Do we need more austerity train? We kinda do. We kinda do need these. You're buying more of our M2 medium tanks. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta rearrange some of these guys. You guys are actually kind of important because there's a danger here. You guys are much less important. Which are they? Much less important. There are planes over here. Yeah, we'll use some over here. We'll put the rest over here. Because we actually do have 3 whole armored divisions. We're using a lot of mechanized equipment. Which means they have a lot of armor. A lot of armor. Fairly hard. You know how hard it is to get flipping 98 piercing? Let's just try to make a tank that can do that. I'm not going to be able to actually produce it or anything, but let's just make a tank that can try to do that. Oh, never mind. Of course, you can have tanks that can do 170 piercing, but you won't be able to have divisions that will have 78 or 98 piercing, which is kind of a weird scenario to be in. Kind of like the idea of keeping tanks down here, though. I don't think they can do anything about it. The only thing is, there's not that much supply down here. Like, we have built a ton of supply for this region, but there is not enough supply to keep this up. Then again, that could just be alleviated by not having that many units here. I could distract the Marines with just a quick little invasion into the Indian Ocean Islands. I could. Let's see, what do we have here? We have the Punjab. Ready to expand, too. They're buying equipment from us. Who else is buying equipment from us? They're buying a bunch of our infantry equipment. You guys are actually flipping terrifying. So nobody's buying my airframes. They're buying my tanks though. It's slightly concerning. These tanks aren't even flipping at reduced pricing. I might reduce the price on these because I'm not too cheesy. Interwar medium tank chassis. Actually, do I want to just start producing interwar medium tank chassis to sell? I know what to do with my medium tanks now, once I phase them out. Division defense. Oh, what do you guys have? Third Armored Division. Third Assam. Armored Division. Because that's their legacy. Oh my goodness. I forgot how much stuff these guys have done. Merit Cross. What was your first thing? Second Armored... Second Shengsha Armored Division. Changsha? Changsha, okay. There we go. Wow, this would be a nice officer to have. Major General, Lieutenant General, what in the world? Sir Division history again? 818. 417. Huh. Because this is a really good place to have tanks. So I think I'll just take the one tank, the 4th Tank Division, throw it in here. And then we'll have these 3 tanks over here. And then the next, like, 2 to 3 tanks that we have, we're actually going to assign them there you go. Please tell me the other tank divisions did not move. Good. Have these guys done anything? No. They've done nothing. P8. These guys haven't done anything either, right? No. It's crazy. The Marines are almost completely outset though. Probably would be a nice time to start armoring them up. I just realized what happened. Oh lord. Oh lord. Good thing the US isn't the US right now. That's all I have to say. What is this? Oh, it's part of the new Persian Empire right now. Circassian Realm joined. Could negotiate a couple licenses off of them. What type of divisions do they have? They do have an armored division. If I can negotiate a good flippin' light tank license off of them, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna take a light tank from them, and then I'm gonna just make it better. Oh my goodness. What do you guys think you're flippin' doing, bro? Light tank 2. Dang. Why not? They won't give it to me. They won't give it to me. Alright, what about these guys? Who do I need to... Because I was improving relations with 2 different people. No, let me see. Was the Punjab and... Did I not have? I think I did. I think it was these 2. I think it was those 2. Huh. You guys have... Yes, market access. So do you. Okay. Persia. They have a closed economy. I see. This is an interwar light tank chassis. Basic infantry equipment. Anti-tank armored car. That's interesting. Improved anti-tank and advanced anti-tank. Huh. You only have interwar. Okay. I just want that. Why not? Lahori opinion. You kidding me? I really hope you go to war with the right nation here. Oh shoot, that's right. Where are those tank divisions? There we go. They're close-ish. One of them made it. Do we want Burma on our side, or do we want to go against Burma? Actually, that depends on their resources. Do they have useful resources to us? Rubber is useless to us. Tungsten is also useless to us. We are the world's leading exporter of tungsten. People need it, they buy it from us. Probably don't need to buy it from those two. We only want one. I think we'll be happy with all of this, right? It's not hard. It's just not mess us up. Just give us the amount that we're requesting, please. We're being nice by still giving you these factories. As it stands right now, we don't actually need to give you these factories. We want to invade Nanjing. Nanjing has a bunch of resources for us. I can't believe these guys must have been stuck in the war forever right now. It's been one hell of a war. Is there any resources over here? No, so they're fighting with like a handicap. Where? Where are these factories coming from? You guys are already converting those. When you guys get done converting, it's gonna be so hurtful. Although that's why we're researching new guns. They'll be here in about 175 days. We have new cannons on the way. These new cannons are gonna mean that we're gonna have brand new planes to roll out too. Interesting. What did you do? Oh, we have to choose between artillery, air, or anti-tank. Honestly, we're an artillery dude. We like our artillery. So yeah, we're not too worried about it all. Everything's coming right into plan. I keep forgetting how much flippin' entrenchment we have. For comparison, our infantry has 36. Our tanks have 61. The amount of modifiers this gives in combat literally means that tanks that are just like sitting there are immovable rocks. And meanwhile, it's really scary for the enemy if you really think about it, because they're immovable rocks, right? You can't push them. But as soon as they push you, you can't flip and hold them back because they have 99 armor and 67% hardness, which means you're probably not doing anything more than 50% damage to them. And basically, the most damage that you can do, you just take one of these infantry units. The 500 damage that you're doing, they're only taking 30%. They're taking 30% of that 50%. So it's literally only like 60 damage. Versus your heart attack, which they would actually take 60% of. But again, that's 60% of your 50% of only 50. So it comes down to only like 18. It's kind of sad. Yunnan must be flippin' reeling right now. They have no resources. Probably no trading partners either. Nanning somehow is Sudan and Tashkent. That is a weird market to be involved in. I'm sorry. Oh, I clicked on the wrong dude. It's like, what? I only have market access with 3 people now? No, I have market access with like half the world. I also have the best air force, one of the largest air forces in the world right now. Not the largest, because I don't actually have the best, I don't have the cheap air force. It's not a lot, necessarily speaking, but it's a fair number. It's a fair number to where you're not just going to be able to, you know, overwhelm us with numbers alone. Australia's not united yet. That's actually kind of impressive. The Pacific states are genuinely moving towards domination in the area. Oh Lord. This New England Republic is actually very terrifying. These guys technically have the capital of the United States, but it's technically not. In this particular scenario, Washington, D.C. would probably need to be nuked or something in order for this to properly work. How long has this video gone on for? Okay. If you liked the video, please throw a like.